Hello everyone, myself Bullet Madam from Chemistry Department of New Arts, Commerce and Science College, Amarnagar. In this video, we are going to see about the polymer chemistry of Standard 12. Introduction to the polymer chemistry. We are living in the world of polymers, from the throwaway candy wrappers to the artificial hearts. Polymers touch our lives as does no other class of material. What is polymer then? Polymers are complex, giant macromolecules made from repeating units which are derived from small molecules called monomers. Poly means many and mers means units. So now interlinking of many units constitutes polymers. So polymer itself, that word indicates it is the linking of the many units. Giant complex macromolecules. Macromolecules means which is having the high molecular weight. And one unit of polymer is known as the monomer. Okay? So polymers are high molecular mass. This high molecular mass macromolecules, its mass ranges from 10^3 to 10^7 units. Polymers are of both the types, organic as well as inorganics. In this chapter, we are mainly going to consider about the man-made organic polymers with respect to types, that is the classification, preparations and applications. Let's go to the classification of the polymers. So polymers are classified depending upon the various types or various criteria. Total, there are the 6 criteria you can see of the polymers. First criteria of the polymers, that is the based upon the source. Based upon the source, polymers are classified in 3: natural, synthetic and semi-synthetic. Okay, second criteria, that is based upon the structure. Based upon the structure, again there are 3 classes: linear, branch chain and cross-link. Then third criteria is based on intermolecular forces. Which type of the forces are in between them? From those, we classify them as elastomers, fibers, thermoplastics and thermosettings. Next is the based upon the mode of polymerization. How the reaction takes place. That is of 3 types: addition, condensation and ring opening polymers. Further, we classify them based upon the number of monomers. How many types of the monomers? Those are interlinked. Depending upon that, there are 2 classes: homopolymers and copolymers. And one more classification, that is based upon the degradability, whether it is biodegradable or non-biodegradable. So that is the summary of how we can classify these polymers. Now one by one we'll go for the classification of the polymers. First classification, that is the based on source. Based upon the source, as we have seen, that is there are the 3 types of the classes. One, that is the natural polymer, second synthetic polymers and then semi-synthetic polymers. Natural polymers, these are obtained from the natural sources. So which are the natural sources? Natural sources are plants and the animals. So these are again further subdivided as plant polymers and animal polymers. Plant polymers means which are obtained directly from the plants, like the cotton, which is obtained from the cotton plants, linen, that is from the flax plants. We can obtain natural rubbers. It is a natural rubber which is obtained from the latex of the bark of the plants. So that is the natural polymers, which is a plant from the plant sources. Animal fibers. Animal fibers means those which are obtained from the animals. For example, wool, which is obtained from the hairs of the sheep, or silk. Silk is obtained from the silkworm. So those are termed as the animal polymers. Second class, that is the synthetic polymer. Synthetic polymers, that is the man-made or the artificial polymers, which are prepared by the chemical reactions. Those are called as the synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are prepared by the copolymerization of two or more monomers. We know that now that is a polymer, that is the interlinking of the different monomers. So synthetic polymers are formed from the copolymerization, that is the reaction between the different types of the monomers. For examples, that is a nylon, terylene, neoprene. These are the synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers are further of three types. One, that is the fibers. Nylon is a fiber, terylene is a fiber, plastics, and the synthetic rubbers. That is the three subtypes of the synthetic polymers. Then third, that is the semi-synthetic polymers. What is the semi-synthetic polymers? Semi-synthetic polymers, these are also known as the degenerated fibers. Degenerated fibers means in this case the natural polymer, mostly that is cellulose, that is degenerated, modified, or it is reacted with some of the chemicals to form the fiber. So it is called as a semi-synthetic fibers. In the semi-synthetic fibers, we are having the example like the cellulose nitrates, viscose rayon, cupra ammonium rayon. These are the semi-synthetic fibers. Semi-synthetic fibers are used in the cinema films, varnishes, non-inflammable photographic films. That is, in these semi-synthetic fibers are used. That is the first class of the polymers. Secondly, we are going to see next, that is about the classification of the polymers, which is based upon the structures. Based upon the structures, as we had seen earlier, there are the three types based upon the structure. One, that is called as the linear or the straight chain polymers. Second one, that is the branch chain polymers, and third one, that is the cross-linked polymers. What is the linear or the straight chain polymers? In the linear polymers, monomers are joined together in the linear arrangement, that is in the straight line, that is obtained from the bifunctional monomers or the alkenes. Bifunctional means having the two functional groups, such type of the monomers that gives us the linear or the straight chain polymers, or you can also obtain from the alkenes. For example, PVC, high density polymers, these are the linear polymers. Second type, that is the branch chain polymers. In the branch chain polymers, monomers having the three functional groups are already have the side chains gives rise to these polymers. So in this case, they are having the three functional groups. For example, low density polymers are the branch chain polymers. And third one is the cross-linked polymers, which is also known as the network polymers. So this results from the polyfunctional monomers having the many functional groups. Those monomers joins together to form the cross-link or the network type of the polymers. For example, bakelite, melanin, that is the cross-link polymers or network polymers. So linear or the straight chain polymers having the bifunctional groups joined together, bifunctional monomers joined together. Branch chain polymers, they are having the three functional groups which are joined, while the cross-link or in the network polymers, polyfunctional monomers are present. That is the second classification of the fibers, of the polymers. Now we'll go for the next one, that is based upon the mode of polymerization. Mode of polymerization means how the reaction takes place. What happens in these polymers, that is in this low molecular mass material, that at the high temperature and under high pressure and in the presence of the catalyst may be present or not, that converts into the high molecular mass material. That overall reaction take place into this polymerization. In this, again, you can see that these are the three types of the polymers: addition polymers, condensation polymers, and ring opening polymers. These are actually the reactions which are taking place during the formation of polymers. We'll see one by one. A, that is the addition polymer. Addition of the monomers without the loss of any small molecules take place into this formation of addition polymer. There is no loss of any molecules, only monomers gets added. Repeating unit has the same elemental composition as that of the original monomer. So that is the same monomer that gets repeated in the formation of addition polymers. Compounds having the double bonds undergoes the addition polymerization or vinyl polymerization, which has a free radical mechanism. So in the addition polymers, which is also known as the vinyl polymers, these are having the free radical mechanism. So actually free radical mechanism, when we go, we see that always take place into the three steps. That it needs first one, that is the chain initiation, then afterwards that is chain propagation take place, and then afterwards the chain terminates. These are the three steps in the free radical mechanism. Same mechanism followed during the formation of the addition polymer. So see the first step. First step, that is the addition step, that is a chain initiation. Chain initiation takes place by free radicals like the benzoyl peroxide, acetyl peroxide, or tertiary butyl peroxide. So that is the free radical which are formed to initiate these reactions. Here, following the example is given, that is the acetyl peroxide free radicals CH3, COO, COCH3. This is the acetyl peroxide. These free radicals, acetyl peroxide forms the free radicals CH3, that is the methyl radical, and acetyl CH3, COO, and CH3. So that free radicals are formed. This free radical, suppose it is now the alkyl group R, that combines with the vinyl monomers CH2 double bond CH, Y, any group will be there, and that form the new radical. So that is the initiation take place. So it is called as a chain initiation. Second step, that is a chain propagation. So after the initiating this chain, then we have to enlarge that. So chain propagation take place. What happens in this? New radical which are formed reacting with the other molecules of the vinyl monomers, forming the bigger size radicals. So in the chain initiation, new radical is formed. This new radical that reacts with the other vinyl monomers. So you can see RCH2CHY, which is a new radical formed in the chain initiation state, reacts with the vinyl monomers, and then it forms a chain. So here n times means that is number of molecules gets joined. This step is the rapid and leads to the high molecular mass radical. So this second step is a rapid state, as there is a bigger size radicals are there forming. So molecular weight becomes high. So its molecular mass is also very high in this case. And then the third step, that is the termination that takes place. Ultimately, at some stage, termination of the chain takes place by combination of the two growing chain radicals. So when that stage comes, when that chain or that reaction that is stopped, it gets terminated, that is called as the termination of the chain. So in this case, now this you can see this chain form in the above step second, that terminates, it forms number of chains, and in one case it ends. Both the ending molecules are the alkene groups. And this whatever forms in this last step, that is called as the polymer. So we are getting the polymers at the third stage. That is nothing but the addition polymerization. So guys, remember that is addition polymerization always that undergoes by the free radical mechanism. And whenever we consider about the free radical mechanism, that requires three steps. First, chain initiation by free radical formation, then the chain propagation, that free radicals attach to the new molecules forming the chains, and the third step, that is the chain termination, means at the one stage that chain terminates or the stop forming, that is the addition polymerization. That is the first type based upon the mode of polymerization. Now the second type, that is nothing but the condensation polymerization. Condensation, that you know about very well, that is condensation is a process of formation of the polymers from polyfunctional monomers with the elimination of some small molecules. So in this case, there is the elimination of the small molecule take place. In the addition polymerization, we are saying that is no molecules that is eliminated, only the addition take place. In the condensation, small molecules eliminated, that molecule may be the water, hydrochloric acid, or maybe methanol or the ammonia. Such type of the small molecules eliminates from this reaction, condensation polymerization. This condensation polymerization also called as the step growth polymerization. We also call it as a step growth polymerization. Here we will consider one example of condensation polymerizer in the form of the formation of terylene. Terylene is a polyester polymer. Right? The ester linkage is there in the formation of terylene. Terylene is formed by the two reactants, one that is the ethylene glycol and second one that is the terephthalic acid. So these two molecules get condensed during the formation of the terylene. You can see guys here CH2OH, CH2OH, that is the ethylene glycol. And this to the benzene ring from at the para position of one another, COOH group is attached, that is the terephthalic acid. In this case, water molecule gets eliminated and it forms a linkage like this one. CH2, CH2, CO, benzene ring and COOH. This linkage in between, this linkage COO, this side RR, that is called as the ester linkage. It is termed as the ester linkage, and this product form, that is nothing but a terylene. Terylene, that is other name is a dacron, one of the fiber, which is a artificial fiber or man-made fiber. And now we'll go for the third class of this polymerization classification, which is based upon the mode of polymerization, that is the reaction. Third, that is the ring opening polymerization. Now here in this case, name itself indicates that there is the opening of the ring take place. So in these cyclic compounds like the lactam, cyclic ethers, lactones, this polymerize by ring opening polymerization. And this reaction is catalyzed by strong acid or base. So here one example is taken, that is of epsilon carpolactam, this one, which is a cyclic compound having the 5 CH2 group, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is a CONH linkage is there, CONH amide linkage is there, and that under pressure in temperature ring opens. So here it bonds that breaks, will get here NH CH2 5 times CO, and such type of the number of molecule gets joined, n types, n number of them. This is one of the fiber form which is a nylon 6. So it is from the ring opening polymerization, or it is called as the ring opening polymerization.